Welcome to the August CEO update from CommQuest Services. I'm Keith Hochadel, President CEO of CommQuest Services. Thanks for taking a little bit of time to get some updated information on what's going on with our organization. So let's start out with welcome to the former Crisis Center employees. We have brought on a number of former employees that worked for the Crisis Intervention and Recovery Center in a variety of different positions, and we'd just like to welcome you to the CommQuest family. Thank you for choosing us. I know that you have a number of different places you could choose to go work, and we believe that it's good for us that you chose to come to work for us. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. Just to kind of follow in on the Crisis Center programming update, I know from time to time we get a little confused as to what's left, what's not left, what programs are where. So just I want to start with the client records. So those records prior to CERC's implementation of EHR, those client files, those paper client files, are in possession of Coleman Professional Services. So if we're in need of those, then that's a release of information to Coleman to receive those documents. For those that are EHR files in the next gen system, Partner Solutions is currently working in the process of creating a workaround for that, and should have some information really shortly on that. In addition to the detox services, the inpatient detox services transitioning to ReCore, CommQuest is now overseeing the Stark County Sheriff Quick Response Team and the Nurse Navigator program. Those two programs are ones in which nurses go out into the community with law enforcement and social worker and interact with those folks who have had an opiate overdose incident and try to encourage them to engage in treatment services. It's been a program that CERC had been running for a little while, has really good response, and we're looking forward to continuing that process as well. The QRT part, the Quick Response Team, goes out into the community on a regular basis and connects with those folks. And then that particular program is comprised of the Stark County Sheriff's Deputy, CommQuest nurse, and a social worker. The Rapid Response Team, or the SOS team, is with the Canton City Police Department and does a similar type function out once a week. So again, we look forward to kind of give you some more information on that as time goes on. The Nurse Navigator that we have the two that we have within the organization will be making referrals back to those residential programs. So just be aware that program exists within our organization. We're going to use that to enhance the opportunities for those people who are struggling with opiate stuff. I'd like to congratulate Tara Davis and Dee Dee Heck-Hewitt on becoming certified nurse practitioners. Both will start seeing clients over the next month out of the Cleveland Avenue office and 1 day per week out of the Massillon office. We're really excited to see that they've gone on and furthered their education, and now are continuing to be a key part to the successes that we have in treating those folks that have mental illness disorders that need to see nurse practitioners and psychiatrists. School-based practitioners are welcome back this week. CommQuest is providing school-based services in more schools this year than any in the past. School-based mental health will be in 45 school buildings, prevention in 25, and early childhood resiliency at 36 different locations. So as you see some new faces come in, most likely they are working through our school-based services. Want to thanks to Susan Lowry O'Connell and to Steve Cresties and Cynthia Hendricks and Cynthia Ledford, who are kind of taking the lead on these programs and making sure that they are delivered successfully this year. We are also working on doing some work around our intake program. You might recall that we have gone from doing intakes at individualized offices to doing centralized intake, and now we're kind of working on a design of a hybrid program as a response from the staff survey, where each office has a little bit more control over when people are scheduled and who they're scheduled with. So we're transitioning that actually also from having intake staff to client engagement staff members. We just didn't believe that intake was the appropriate term to call that, so that client engagement specialist will be part of that team as well. Each of these engagement specialists will be cross-trained to do intake, reception, and enrollments, and really will be the face of customer service for our agency. And we're looking forward to that transition. So new job postings will be advertised in this manner, and current staff will be transitioning to those new job titles and begin receiving that cross-training in the near future. If you have any input you'd like to include in that, if you could reach out to Michelle Heberling or Amy Rohr or Kira Reddinger, that would be extremely helpful. Couple project updates. The Canton Medication Assisted Recovery Clinic, or the methadone Suboxone clinic there, will be undergoing some renovations beginning in late August. Work includes relocating the Suboxone clinic from the basement to the first floor, a new induction area, and new flooring in the methadone waiting area. These projects are all funded by a grant from the Sisters of Charity. We believe that, one, by making the area more welcoming, improving the traffic flow will be extremely helpful in getting people the needed service when they stop in and request that. The RECOR heating and cooling replacement work will begin sometime during the month of September. You might recall that last year we had almost a complete malfunction of that system, for lack of a better term. It just kind of wore out. So through some capital funds and a generous donation from the Silk Foundation, we're going to be able to replace that system. So bids are out, and we're looking forward to getting that work started and completed. Have a night out with the Rubber Ducks on Wednesday, August 22nd. We are hosting a night out at the Rubber Ducks baseball game. Looking forward to getting as many people out there as we can. Tickets are just $7, and it's Bark in the Park night, so you can bring your dog to the game if you would like to do that. So that's always a pretty cool opportunity to go to a baseball game, bring your family. Not a far drive whatsoever, and a great place to watch a baseball game. So you can reach out to the marketing department, to Megan, for tickets to that. And last but not least, I just want to thank you all for the good work you're doing. I know this month has been a transition month as we're moving our school-based folks in. We got everybody moved from the Goodwill up to our building. Vacation times are kind of ending. Kids are going back to school, so we got a lot of stuff going on. And at the same time, what each of you continue to remember is that hope happens here. So I want to thank you for that. And as always, if you would like to venture a guess as to where we're recording this, if you could send that guess to info@commquest.org. There's a gift certificate or a gift card available for that. So thank you very much. Have a great August, and look forward to seeing everybody in September.